Hey guys, Coach Daniel here. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. So far. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hump day. Today we got a nice total body, high intensity type of workout. Excited to get to it. To get started, why don't we just get like 3 to 5 minutes. Let's go outside, enjoy this beautiful weather, get some sun, maybe a couple laps around the block. Just get our blood flowing, our body moving a little bit. Once we get back inside, we'll hit our full stationary warm up, hit our full ground series, starting with our rolling V's, finishing up all the way through our hip hydrants. And then on our feet, let's go 15 bodyweight squats, 5 reverse lunges, and then 5 lateral lunges on both sides. Once you're done there, we'll get right into our specific prep. All right, so for our specific prep today, guys, we're gonna get 4 exercises. We'll take it for 3 rounds. Let's get to it. First thing we have is an isometric hold. So it's gonna be a bodyweight squat hold, working on getting our hips parallel to our knees, keeping our chest nice and tall. You don't want to let that chest round. You don't want to drop all the way here because we're not getting much work in. I'm going to fall back. All right, so again, guys, knees parallel to our hips, chest nice and strong. You're going to hold this position for 20 seconds. Once we're done there, we'll take it down to the ground. We'll hit our heel bridge, a little bit different than our glute bridge. Heel bridge, just slight bend on our knees with our toes facing up. You want to exhale all your air to bring it down your rib cage. Drive your heels into the floor and then raise up your hips there, squeezing your glutes at the top. We'll get 15 reps there, and then we'll get onto our side here. Bottom arm is straight, top hand across there, bottom leg nice and straight. You're gonna cross over this front foot and then lift that bottom leg in the air for our adductor lifts. We'll go 20 on each side. Last thing we have here, guys, is our two-way lunge. It's going to be our lateral lunge into our curtsy lunge. Those 2 movements is 1 rep. We have 5 reps on each side. All right, so again, those 4 exercises, your bodyweight squat hold, 20 seconds, your heel bridge for 15 reps, adductor lift for 20 reps on each side, and then your, and then your two-way lunge, lateral and curtsy for 5 reps on each side. All right, let's get that done. 3 rounds, come back for the primary work for today. All right, guys, so now that we're all warmed up, let's get right into our primary work. First thing we got for today is a dumbbell complex. We're gonna take 4 different exercises, and we're gonna take it each exercise for 10 reps. We'll go for 4 rounds. All right, so all we need here is just a pair of dumbbells, and we'll go over the 4 exercises. First thing we're gonna do is start with our RDLs. So dumbbells right in front or at your side, but either way, you wanna keep it nice and close to your body. Slight bend in your knees. Push those hips back. Once your chest is parallel, you feel a good stretch in your hamstring. You can drive those hips through and squeeze your glutes at the top there. All right, so 10 reps. On that 10th rep though, let's stay here at the bottom, and we'll get our bent over dumbbell rows, driving these elbows into your rib cage here by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Nice straight back. From there, guys, you can get into this front rack position and get our overhead presses. You want to finish with your head through, arms in line with your ears. From there, we're gonna get our front squats back to this front rack position. Set your feet, brace up, straight down, push into the floor to stand back up. All right, so let's try to get those 40 reps done without putting the weights down. Once you're done, take a minute to yourself, catch your breath, get ready for the next round. You have 4. All right, finish up there, guys, and then we'll get into our second part of today's workout. All right, guys, now that the first 4 rounds are done, we'll get into the second part of today's primary work. It's going to be a bodyweight station with 3 exercises, and we're gonna perform a 7-minute AMRAP, right? As many rounds as possible. With that in mind though, guys, you wanna keep a high quality of reps because that's where we're really gonna get better. You don't wanna sacrifice quality of reps just to get more rounds in this given time period, which is going to be 7 minutes. All right, so first thing we have, guys, hands on our hips. We're gonna get our squat jumps, try to find a nice rhythm, and get right into the next rep. From there, we'll take it down to the floor. We'll get our push-ups in. We can either do this from a modified or a normal, regular push-up position. Either way, though, remember you wanna keep your elbow pits in front, drive those elbows back, push into the floor to get back up. Once we're done there, guys, we'll get into this bear crawl position. 6-point position here. Exhale all your air. Push your rib cage up towards the sky. Scoop your hips there. to really activate your core, then get your knees off the floor. You're gonna take tiny steps to make sure we can maintain this posture forward, and then tiny steps backwards. We have 5 steps forward, 5 steps back. Once you're done with that bear crawl, you're back up on your feet for those squat jumps. All right, 7 minutes on the clock, as many rounds as possible. Let me know how you guys do. All right, guys, made it to the last thing for the day. We got our finisher coming up. We got 5 minutes on the clock, 2 exercises, and we're gonna go for max reps of both of these exercises. All right, first thing we have is going to be a max overhead press, so we will need a pair of dumbbells. Second thing we got is our burpees or our squat thrusts, so we can perform those with our body weight. So for our max overhead press, guys, again, you wanna get in this front rack position. Now we could dip and use our legs just as a little momentum, right? Everything comes from the floor, so as we push back, pushes back and helps us get that weight up overhead. Important thing there though, guys, is right, you wanna finish with the arm in line with your ear. You don't wanna finish out here because it's gonna pull you forward, put a lot of stress on that low back and your shoulder. All right, so for our burpees, you're gonna stand nice and tall, drop down into the squat position, kick back, push up, back up, and then you're gonna jump overhead. The clap is unnecessary. I don't know. It was just kind of a reflex from my CrossFit days. But if we're gonna do our squat thrust, all we got is a squat down, kick back, and then we're back up on our feet into that next rep. All right, so 5 minutes on the clock, as many reps as you can get on that overhead press and those burpees. Let me know how you guys do. Awesome job today. Finish up nice and strong. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your week.